Hey, welcome to my new show, Sakura Burst's fucking internal conflict, where I talk about the new Taylor Swift music video and song Ready for It. There's a lot of things I fucking despise about this song and video, and there's also some things there's one or two things that I really love, and they kind of make up for it, and make me just listen to this song and not be able to stop listening to it over and over again. So I'm going to talk about the song itself for a while, and then I'm going to complain about the video for about 90 solid minutes. So the song starts off on this really kind of nice, thick bass note, like slightly distorted, slightly Yeezus-y, a little bit of distorted 808, and that got me excited. That had me, for the first 8 seconds of this song, I was excited. The first 8 seconds of this song had felt brimming with potential and untapped energy. It was just a really solid, nice bass note. And then it does this fucking stupid thing, which I hate, where it goes do 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 do. It just rises, and it sounds so stupid and just amateur and outdated and just bad, and it just sounds messy. Just this one, like the last bar of the 4-bar phrase, where the bass just goes do 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 do. It sounds so bad to me. Compositionally, it just makes no sense to me, and it just feels like very outdated in a similar way that like a lot of really mainstream K-pop does when it uses elements of trap and dubstep. It just feels like they're trying to put elements of trap and dubstep into their pop songs, but they don't really understand the nuances of how those genres work and the intricacies that make them work in the first place. So they just kind of slapped on. And this little bit of like rising bass really reminds me of that. So then Mrs. Swift comes in with her rapping/singing and her god-awful rapping delivery, where she's just taking these gigantic breaths in between each phrase, and it sounds like she's really trying hard, but not quite succeeding at having good rap delivery. And it just sounds very awkward. She's trying to be sassy, and it just falls very, very flat. And yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Taylor Swift's rap singing. So then we get to the pre-chorus, which is pretty much the same as the first verse, only it's slightly more singy rather than rappy. The vocals are a little bit better here, but this god-awful like brass sound comes in, and it sounds so messy. It's mixed well, don't get me wrong, like the song is mixed great, but it's just the sound itself sounds like way too compressed, and just it sounds muddy somehow, even though this song is mixed well, and I don't know how the fuck they managed to do that, but they did, and we're here. And so it's just this really overpowering brass sound, which is still kind of quiet. It's not too loud or anything, it just feels like it should be too loud, and it's kind of distracting. Yeah, anyway, there's the pre-chorus. My excitement for this song has pretty much completely been thrown out the window and replaced with devastation, desolation, snowhalation. And then we get to the chorus, and the chorus is the saving grace of this entire song. It is fucking gorgeous, and I love it. Not Taylor Swift's new song Gorgeous, which isn't gorgeous, and I do not love it. But yeah, the hook on this thing is fucking fantastic. The synths are amazing, just the way they go, like kind of organy with the reverb on them, and it's so minimal, but it's so full, which is like a thing I liked about Yeezus, if we're still making Yeezus comparisons. And it's just, her vocals are great in the chorus, she's not rapping, which is nice. There's nothing else here apart from this really lovely synth playing some great chords, and it's catchy, and I like it, and it's lush, and it's good. And then we get, are you ready for it? And then it goes back into the verses, which aren't my favorite part of the song, but I guess we have to go through them again to get to the chorus, which I do love. And yeah, just more of the same, more fucking bad rapping, singing, just same messy instrumental problems that I had. And then it goes back into the chorus, which I love. There's a couple of little snare hits to build on the energy of what was happening before. It builds up a little bit, and I can't describe enough how thankful I am for this chorus having something good in this song. Something good out of the 3 songs she's released so far, apart from maybe the pre-chorus in You Know I Had to Do It to Him. What's it called? Look What You Made Me Do. I like the pre-chorus in that song. The rest of the song was god awful. But the chorus in Ready for It is, I can't sing its praises enough. It's the saving grace of all of the new things that she's been doing. And then we get to this post-chorus bridge section where it's the same beat as the verse and the pre-chorus, but she's singing rather than rapping, and it feels like a way better version of the verse and pre-chorus. She does the same singing as in the pre-chorus before, but it doesn't have the beat. It has this vocoded thing, and it sounds way better than the previous pre-chorus. And it just makes me feel like, why didn't she do this for the whole song? I know like song structure and stuff would be an issue with that, but the second half of the song is fantastic because it doesn't have any of the shit that was holding the first half back with the terrible verses and the terrible bass line ascending thing. And the bridge part is amazing and it's better than the verse. And then this pre-chorus is way better than the previous pre-chorus. And then the last chorus, it uses the same like messy brass sound and the everything as before in the verse. But because it's like actually a chorus and things are full and Taylor's like she has like a really soaring vocal line over the messy brass and everything, it sounds full and it sounds deserved, and it doesn't sound like really messy and weird like it did in the verses. And it's a good climax to the song. It's just like a more intense version of the previous choruses with both the vocal line from the post-chorus and the normal chorus in there, and it's good. The second half is way better than the first, just because there's no rapping and it's like actually melodic and it's using chords instead of like the really weird stupid bass line. So yeah, the song by itself is, I'd say, a 6 out of 10. The chorus sections and everything in the second half would be like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 for me, but the verses and then, so I was happy with my enjoyment of this song. I was listening to it quite a lot, just trying to get through the parts I don't like to reach the parts that I think are amazing. And then the video dropped yesterday. Yep, it dropped. And so did my heart. It plummeted into the depths of my fucking feet. Because I fucking despise the video for this for a lot of reasons. So I'm just gonna go through that video chronologically as well, I think. So the video opens up with this like shot of an alleyway. It's very cyberpunky, it's very grimy, there's smoke and graffiti and shit. It's very clearly setting an atmosphere. And then there's these stupid fucking camera glitches and color glitches, which I guess have to be in every music video. And then the camera jump cuts along with the stupid rising bass thing, but it doesn't feel like it's in time, and it doesn't flow, and it feels really fucking strange. And then we see Taylor, and she's trying her best to be sassy and angry, and ooh, look at her, but the amount of color glitching is fucking obnoxious, and she's dressed as Reaper from Overwatch. She's walking through this alley with Star Wars extras, and there's loads of Japanese writing and shit, and it looks very Ghost in the Shell, and ooh, she's fierce. Ooh, look at her. And then there's like a weird thing with just like robot bugs who are laying eggs, and it's underneath the city, I guess. And I guess this is trying to be world building, but I don't fucking know, man. And then the thing I like most about this video is this one shot of her punching in numbers on a keypad with the font from her album art on it, and that looks fine, I guess. Okay. And then she's in a warehouse, and there's herself in a cage wearing the fucking outfit from Ghost in the Shell 2017, which is like a bodysuit, but she's still wearing high heels, so it looks fucking weird. And then she like looks at herself for a bit, like the fucking Kermit meme. And then she's like the one in the cage is some kind of tentacled robot, Cthulhu monster, which is weird. Then there's a lens flare, and then there's like a very GIF-worthy Taylor Swift snarling at the camera saying ready for it, which is probably going to be in every fucking basic bitch Twitter reply as a GIF to everything a celebrity says for the next 10 years. And then more really weird, awkward camera cuts and glitches, and then Taylor looking super sassy with her finger wiggles, and ooh, she's so fierce, isn't she? And then the one in the cage is also a robot. And then it's fucking weird because the one in the cage turns into a exosuited woman with a fucking sword gun, which with like this black armor that appears all over her body. And then it goes back to normal Taylor for a second. And then back at the one in the cage, who's suddenly on a fucking horse wearing white again. For no reason. She was a black armored like ninja robot with a fucking plasma gun, and then she turned into a woman on a horse, and then she turns into a witch with glowing orbs, and then I don't fucking know. Then she turns into a Tesla cannon, and then the two fight. Oh, fucking why? I don't get it. It means nothing. Everything in this video means nothing, but it still looks like it cost fucking millions of dollars to make. Everything is so over-designed. It's completely unnecessary. They could have just filmed this in a prison with one Taylor in the prison and one Taylor outside the prison, and it would make just as much fucking sense, if not more. But she turns into a fucking robot warrior. She turns into a electro witch. She turns into a fucking lady riding an armored horse. And it's just, there's no reason for it. Everything is there's so much CGI, it doesn't need to be. The warehouse building is completely over-designed. There's a million things going on. The lighting is fucking bad. And there's a million fucking camera cuts and editing glitches, and it's obnoxious. And I don't understand why they didn't just make this a fucking Ghost in the Shell tie-in, like a promotional song and video for Ghost in the Shell, because it's clearly using the same fucking aesthetic. They could have shared a budget. It would be mutually beneficial to both the song and the fucking movie. But no, they're just going to release a music video which is using the same fucking aesthetic and everything, right down to the bodysuit and the Japanese fucking writing and everything. Just to, I don't fucking know. I hate this video. I fucking hate this video. Yeah, I'm fucking done talking about this. Fuck off.